by Nepal Tourism Board and Embassy of Nepal in London on the occasion of Nepal Tourism Year 2011. Today we have met two dignitaries from Kathmandu. First of all, may I request to take a seat in dais Honorable Minister for Tourism, Mr. Sarat Singh Bhandari, as chief guest. And secondly, I invite Chief Executive Officer of Nepal Tourism Board, Mr. Prachandaman Shrestha, in dais. Please be seated. I invite Charge Affairs of this MSc, Mr. Jamendra Prasad Arya, to take seat and also request to him for welcome remarks and highlight on the today's program.
Thank you, Ganeshji. We have a very brief program. We do not have a long program list. After this welcoming, we will have a short presentation from Chief Executive Officer of Nepal Tourism Board, Prachandaman Shrestha. He is expert in this field. And then we will have an address from our Honorable Minister Sarat Singh Bhandari, Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation. He will address here. And then we will have some question and answer if you have on this theme that my colleague told, this Nepal Tourism Year 2011. Since this is a formal program, I would like to speak a few words. Honorable Sarat Singh Bhandari, Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation, Chief Executive Officer, Prachandaman Shrestha, Nepal Tourism Board, representatives of travel, tour operating agencies, airlines and other tourism businesses, media representatives present here, British Friends of Nepal, NRN UK President and other members, our embassy staff, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all here this evening. I appreciate your attendance to this program, as we had a very short time to inform you, to invite you. Even then you managed to attend this program. I very much welcome here this evening. Today's program is mainly focused on tourism promotion in Nepal in general and highlight objectives of Nepal Tourism Year 2011 in particular. I am sure that most of you here are aware about Nepal and promoting tourism in Nepal, either as travel tour operators, air service businesses, tracking or publicizing through effective means of media. Nepal and UK enjoy excellent bilateral relations since centuries, which are based on mutual understanding, cooperation and goodwill. Similarly, the relations at the people's level are also developing strength to strength for their benefit and mutual interest. In view of this, there is a tremendous opportunity to develop in tourism sector, among others. As you all are fully aware that the government of Nepal has declared the year 2011 as Nepal Tourism Year, with a view to invite more tourists to visit Nepal and explore the amazing natural beauty, cultural diversity, as well as rich wildlife having varied flora and fauna. Though we are in the new constitution making process and the country is passing through a difficult political transition that naturally affects in all aspects, including tourism. Despite all these, our tourism sector development is not decreased or declined. We should continue our efforts to promote this industry, and you are the one supporting, helping and promoting in this field. I would like to leave these matters to Honorable Tourism Minister of Nepal, who is with us this evening, and the Tourism Export President, Export Prachandaman Shrestha, CEO of Nepal Tourism Board, to elaborate in detail and enlighten us in this program, because in front of them I am just lighting the candle in front of broad daylight. Finally, I would like to assure you that if you need any possible support and cooperation in your endeavor to promote tourism in Nepal, will be extended from me and my colleagues from this embassy as usual. I thank you for your attendance and patience, and the program will be followed by presentation of Chief Executive Officer of Nepal Tourism Board. I give the microphone to him.
The affair, Embassy of Nepal to United Kingdom, Chief Guest of this evening, Honorable Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation. And I could see the President of Finarian Community in United Kingdom and all the distinguished travel trade entrepreneurs and representatives. It's my pleasure today to be with all of you to share some of my opinion and what we are trying to do back home in Nepal in order to welcome the guests from all the country, including your country, United Kingdom. And first of all, I would like to extend the greetings and best wishes from the Nepalese tourism community, which I am carrying all the way from Kathmandu to convey to you. And in the meantime, today's meeting is very, very exclusive. We have asked outside the affairs to invite those who can really support to achieve our target and goals which we have fixed for 2011 as Nepal Tourism Year. The basic objective of this evening meetings are threefold. First is to update the status of the situation of the country. We have requested at the highest level, Honorable Minister, to speak personally to you what it means, what is the status of the country at the moment. And second dimension of the meeting to this evening is to introduce by myself what are the basis of declaring Nepal Tourism Year in 2011 and what are the objectives and goals we want to achieve by the end of 2011. And last, and the most important one, is to request all of you that you are in the front line, that you are the real crusader which can help, support and assist us to achieve our goal and objective. So with these three objectives we have organized, as our Charge has mentioned, that in a very short notice you have been able to be here this evening. Before I start my brief presentation, I would like to take back to Nepal with some of the glimpses of sounds and sights, because I know that many of you have never been to that country. And that may help you to ask different questions to us, including Honorable Minister. So please allow me to present very, very brief sight and sounds of Nepal. I'll take you back to Nepal. Never been to Nepal, perhaps you will have a little bit of feeling what Nepal looks like.